Hi, everyone. Welcome to an introduction to the tarot course. It's a 12-week course about the tarot, and it's about shifting your own consciousness, creating a new path for yourself, and boosting your own, I would say, intuition or an intuitive capacity to serve and to be available to many people on many different levels. But that apparatus that I'm gonna kind of break down, what are we going to learn about or experience, is contains a lot of knowledge and a lot of wisdom if we know how to treat it well, as well as how to operate it. I pulled two cards for today's intro. First one is Five of Wands, which is about a spiritual quest in a crossroad. That's like the short version of it. Underneath it, there is also, I pulled seen and unseen reading, like a two-card spread. And the unseen one is about Ace of Discs, which is the primordial aspect of matter. It's the seed of creating abundance and creating possibilities in our life. So this course is about possibilities. So let's dive in. Let's break down what is these 12 weeks are about. Okay. My name is Akiva. I have been an intuitive, a master numerologist, and a tarot practitioner, students, and teacher for 2 decades, I would say, give and take. And the reason I love the tarot is, one, it holds archetypes about humanity, about our own evolution, spiritual and as well as ability to be empathetic, to be curious, to explore. And it's also a body of work. As an artist, I've been working over the past decade, and about to release a tarot deck of my own. But in the course, we're going to use the Coleman Smith weight, as it's called now, rightfully so, which is a great foundation. It's a really deep kind of deck. I'm talking about, it doesn't, I have a screen. I'm talking about this deck. And it's applicable to other decks. It's a base that works with Hermetic knowledge. It works with Kabbalah and divine spiritual wisdom. So it's a great foundation, whether you are a beginner or seasoned practitioner. The way I teach the tarot is vast, because I do believe that if we understand the principles of it and the ingredients, like cooking a good meal, you will be able to create a lot of different recipes within that tool. So with no further ado, let's just dive in. So there is three symbols here. One is the High Priestess, which defines the opposite. The tarot works on opposites, energies. You can call them darkness and light, female, masculine, feminine, masculine. You can call it a lot of difference. Basically, the universe would not operate without opposite. There's a road behind, so the tarot gives us a higher perspective of a road or a path that we need to or desire to take, or in the midst of being stuck on that road. And the third image is the Tree of Life, which all the tarot deck, 78 cards, are running through the Tree of Life. And we're going to learn some of the component of the tarot and its position within the Tree of Life, because it gives another layer of information and insight. So, tapping into your own intuitive force, this is what it's about, because intuition or intuitive force gives us the opportunity to tap into our truth and tap into our true desire, not taking on somebody else's purpose. Purpose is like a garden to attend to and cultivate it with others. It's absolutely something that needs to be nourished and cultivated. And when we really nourish the different paths within our purpose, we will for sure, talking based on experience, reach a desired destiny. The tarot is a cosmic spiritual tool. It's a divination tool. It's a tool to tap into a higher realm of perspective of circumstances and different situations in life. So when we do tap into a higher perspective, we are taking a little bit of a higher or zoomed version of the situation or what we want to resolve, and it provides the ability to find practical solutions. So this course is very, very practical. It's about using it, whether it's on a daily basis or using it with clients, to provide our clients practical resolutions and healing. So the tarot, the power of becoming one, but one is actually the secrets of one in the tarot is 22 major secrets, major symbols, and 56 minor secrets. And they're all embedded in divine spiritual wisdom that the Tree of Life symbolized. It's the tarot holds 22 Hebrew alphabet. It holds planetary wisdom. It holds archetypes and color. And it's also a numeric tool. The path of 1 to 10 has a meaning. The path of 1 to 22 has a meaning. 22, so there's 22 major symbols. Big picture. 22 is the big picture. The big picture, the major arcana, the major symbols. We're going to learn how to do a reading just with the major arcana. And 56 minor arcana, symbols or elements. The soul's direction. When you have a minor arcana, it tells you where to take left and where to turn, or where to pause, or where to pay attention to an emotional desire or a desire that is associated with material constraint, and many more basically ideas or slices of reality. The minor arcana works within elements. It works under the structure of the four worlds. And we're going to learn about these four worlds, which are based on elements, archangels, and different archetypes or different levels of consciousness, you can say. It contains numbers, it contains colors, it contains planets, it contains a lot of different information that we are going to actually, in very simple way, understand and be able to apply them very quickly. So the tarot itself is about unfolding a story or scenario or unfolding a situation and taking different scenarios in the form of different spreads. We're going to learn different type of spreads that provides specific answers, that provide whether it's a grand structure for the whole year or a specific issue that need to be resolved. So I'm very excited about this course because first, I really love using the tools that it offers, but also enjoy sharing what I have learned as well as the wisdom that it holds. And also, as a coach that works with my clients on purpose, I also enjoy teaching how to use the tarot as a coaching tool or it's a coaching apparatus. So scenario in the tarot is the hero's or the heroine's journey. There is a quest, there is a situation, there is a dilemma, there is whether it's on your own or with other people. And there are sets of challenges, and a reading will provide what is underneath that quest, what underneath these challenges, and what likely would be some creative solutions to take to resolve or to gain advantage within the situation or the quest or the circumstance. The hero's journey, I mean, the tarot is part of our culture. It's part of our culture. Whether you like it or not, I see it as embedded in almost every movie or every story. There is a tarot story there. There is a hero, there are villains, there are helpers, there are guides, there are opportunities that comes out of nowhere, and there are abilities to find magical solutions and create basically an outcome that was not foreseen before. So the tarot is an intuitive force. Why to use it as a divination tool? Because I call it the way out is in. We need to tap into intuition to actually create a new vision, a third viewpoint of reality, and creating solution and action that are not conditioned by our own physical, mental, or emotional limitations. What are the benefits of a tarot reading or coaching? It's understanding of the 80% of focus in life. Most of us focus on 80% that is noise, that is not really that important. And there are 20% that are so precious that if we focus on the 20%, everything else will be taken care of. Also, coaching or reading create an actionable strategy, create practical solutions. I believe that any tarot reading, if it's not practical, it's just being left in the realm of illusion and fantasy. So in this course, we are going to learn how to use the tarot as a practical tool and understand what is real and what is unreal. So the tarot's third dimension, for example, of inspiration, high ideal, passion, the truth, when we tap into intuition, can resolve all sort of scenarios. It can resolve a conflict between person, you or yourself, and a situation or a challenge. It can create an insight when it comes to relationship between two people, and it can resolve something that will seems like difficult or challenging, and within it finding an outcome that is a gift and opportunity. The tarot, as I mentioned before, is the power of opposites, because we need both perspective to come the all perspective of one reality. Shadow and light, masculine, feminine, sun and moon, fire and water, thoughts and emotion, electric and magnetic. You will see these opposites in almost every card. And the beautiful thing is, numerically, 78 cards equals 6, which equal love. So the divine perspective is love. Now, let's talk a little bit about the logistics of the tarot course. It's a 12-week of uncovering your intuitive powers. Magical matrix of all 78 cards. The tarot, its tree of life blueprint, symbols and archetypes. The tarot and numbers, the Zodiac effect, Magic 9 cycle. There is a whole bunch of hidden cycles within the tarot that are really helpful in a reading. Applications to money, career, and relationship. And we're going to learn how to frame or form a reading, how to coach with the tarot. This is more about the content of the course. We're going to learn key spread. We're going to learn the essence of setting up a reading. We're going to learn, we're going to practice that as well. So don't be alarmed if you don't know certain spreads and how to use them. You will know them. You will learn about them very quickly. So how the course is structured. The course is structured, it's starting on the August 10. I'm sorry, actually it's August 10. I thought, hold on one second, because I feel it starts in a different date. It starts on August 5. Sorry about that. August 5, and it ends on October 14. It's on Wednesdays, scheduled to have class on 1 hour weekly class, Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Classes are going to be recorded, so if you miss a class, you will have the ability to learn and practice what you've been missing. Each class will be a combination of knowledge and practice. If you're interested, please send me an email. I'm going to leave it for a little bit so you can write it down, akivasn@gmail.com. The logistics. So again, it's Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. August 5th is when we begin. The cost, here's the deal. This is like an offer. Early bird fee is $795. If paid by July 5th. July 5th. So I would love you to actually jump on that. It's an opportunity. And if you like, you can also schedule a call with me and we can go over your concerns, what you would like to see, and other questions that you have. Again, please send me an email to akivasn@gmail.com. The tarot course starting August 5th. Really appreciate your listening, and I hope to see you in the course.